Good evening, folks. What's going on tonight? What's up, Satellite? What's up, Arcane? What's up, Art Dominic? Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. I feel like I was just here. It's weird, isn't it? Can't imagine why. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing good. It was big day for me. I'm tired. It wasn't like super eventful or anything. I was just doing like paperwork and stuff today, but I had to get up really early for it, so I'm pretty burned at this point. So, but I mean, that's the perfect mood to be in when you want to settle into some Fallout 3, especially the conventional Fallout 3, the stuff I've done before. So, what's up, Manic? Good to see you. I have like nothing to report on. I don't really have much going on. What's up, Manic? Share your news, because I don't actually have many developments myself at the moment. Yeah, first day done. So we'll see how things proceed from here. It's gonna be okay. I did learn it's gonna be kind of a slow process, because now that I'm in. Getting my badge for the airport takes a couple weeks. So it's actually going to be a pretty long, like training and acclimating process before I even get to go to the airport in the first place. So. What's up, around the board? Good to see you. Had an interview today, went very well. I think good chance getting the job finalized. Nice. Congratulations. I think we've all got our fingers crossed for you. What's up, Fury? What'd you miss? What'd you miss? I don't think you missed anything, honestly. What's up, PM Collector Boy? Good to see you. I thought they were making another game like Soul Reaver instead of the upcoming Legacy Kane Ascendance be 2D hand-drawn Metroidvania. I mean, better than nothing, honestly. I think it's still better than the series being completely dead. Oh no, Manic. How the job? Oh, it's fine. Today was just like first day of orientation and filling out forms and stuff. It was, yeah, it was no big deal. The only drag was it was like I had to get up early for it, so it was like, yeah. Good evening, Dave. Good to see you. And Justin Brett. Good to see y'all. So Reaver is a Zelda-like. More lateral movement. That's a good point. You start ranked trains as satisfactory. Initial trials at laying tracks have not sparked joy. Everything I've seen online suggests to me that you really want to lay like foundations for tracks. I didn't. I just laid them across the landscape, and it was functional. It wasn't pretty, but it worked. Also, if you can get good at laying trains, like sorting them out and how they run, let me know. Let me know what you did, because I cannot do anything more complicated than having like one train on one line. Found another one. Yeah, so I started a job today. I'm gonna be doing airport retail. I'm gonna be working at a store in the airport. But that means that my first couple days, my first couple weeks, in fact, I'm not even going to be going near the airport. I'm gonna be doing orientation and training stuff while they do the deep background check to get me my badge for the airport. Aether and Iron is out. You know, I downloaded the demo for that a while back and never tried it. I meant to. It looked really cool. Let's see how you get your CPR license. That was a crazy day, I bet. Somebody I know described Elden Ring as virtual highlight 2, and I just can't with this person. To each their own, I suppose. Eye of the Beholder and all that. Trains of the Dark Souls or transportation. Elden Ring is what? I'm kind of anxious to try out trains in Factorio. Since it's 2D, I'm kind of hoping it'll be easier to acclimate to. Problem is I need to get from the Crater Lakes down to the oil fields in the West Island, stopping off in the middle of my main base. So I need support pillars to even start, judging how sharply I can go down as hard. It is. It is. Trains do not like inclines. They really, really don't. I would seriously, honestly suggest like checking out a video or two about like train basics. A while back I found this channel, this guy Total X Clips, I think. He's a big time Satisfactory player with a very soothing voice too. That's always a big plus. And he has some pretty amazing train networks and some pretty good introductions to them. Definitely spending some quality time on the YouTubes tonight. Yeah. What's up, Boo Blacking? Isn't it fun? We get to live Fallout for real soon. Oh, I can't wait. Use all my experience in cap scrounging and VATS to the fullest. Oh, I can't wait to use VATS in real life, chat. How exciting. Much as I like my old job, the whole each shift trying to get the other in trouble thing's a real turn off. 90% of staff stopped seeing the people who were there to help people. That is disgusting. That had to be like a huge drag. So. Just as well you got out of there though. .3D game where you wander around a dead, dying environment, check. Western fantasy game made by Japanese devs, check. What's up, Mizroy? Good to see you tonight. I hope you're doing well. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Because we have ground to cover, literally. We're getting back on the main plot tonight, chat. We've done all the DLC that's fit to do. There's only one DLC left, but it's after I finish the main plot. Hopefully we'll get there. Because this is, don't forget, this is a democratic playthrough. If you want Fallout 3 to continue to its natural conclusion, you gotta vote for it to continue. Alternatively, if you've just had enough, if you've seen all the Fallout 3 DLC that you need to see, you can vote to end. I'm not sure how much longer this is gonna take, but I am gonna basically try to speedrun the main plot. I think it should go pretty fast considering how obscenely powerful we are. So, we'll see. Been playing through Dark Souls 2 Scholar first time. Almost done. Wow, nice. Bats in real life, it's on some fucking old still. Alright, anyway, let's get into it. Oh yeah, schedule-wise. We'll see. We'll see. Tomorrow and Wednesday are dependent on how tonight's vote goes. I'm not streaming on Thursday because I'm not going to be here on Thursday. Friday is going to be Indie Variety Night, and then Saturday will be Ocarina of Time. It's still kind of a toss-up whether or not I'm going to scribble over Wednesday with Ocarina, so we get 2 Ocarina nights or not. Feel bad about my game overs. Is there any chance to actually make a difference? Don't feel bad about game overs. Do not ever feel bad about the way you vote. It is fine. There is no way for me to get an accurate read on what people actually want on this channel if y'all don't actually vote the way you want. And I know I can say that until I'm blue in the face and people are still going to worry about how their votes are interpreted and taken and all that. So I'm just going to keep saying it. Upcoming FPS got too many fucking Nazis. Pretty funny. Alright, so anyway, we're going. We're getting to it. So the current step in the main quest is gain access to Vault 112, which is supposedly where Dad went. It's over here. It's just north of Jocko's Pop and Gas Stops. We're gonna warp over there. Did make the votes public? There's no way not to, unless I just didn't use the unless I just didn't use channel points. But I love using channel points. I think this Rad Scorpion's got it. Yep, we sure do. And then I got the Rad Scorpion. Subterranean Optician, how was the first day of work? It was fine. It was really just first day of orientation. I got adequately orientated. Because to work at the airport, not only do you have to clear your initial background check just to get the job, but the airport does their own like deep background check, and that can take a couple weeks to get cleared for your badge. So I've got a ways to go before I even end up at the airport at all. How many days of orientation are you stuck on? I mean, it depends. Depends on my availability, depends on their availability. So we will see. But I know for certain I'm not going to be at the airport this week, and I'm not going to be there next week either. This is a neat gun, and I like it. See, no, I don't. I'm working in a store, not the TSA. I mean, I suppose if people strip down at the store to like try stuff on or something, then I would, but... Hello. Teddy. Teddy going to space. I'll live Holly too. Orientation is 4 days. Last I was in my building for the last half, and they wanted to do work that night. Oh, wow. No rest for the weary, I suppose. Scorpion's like, what the hell just happened to me? Dead critters everywhere, man. Alright, I found Smith Casey's garage. There's some tents and stuff over there. I see a robot that I don't particularly want to screw with. Alright, hang on. There are bugs in here. I do apologize. Oh, there's mole rats too. I mean, it's not worth wasting the ammo on them anymore. It just ain't worth it. Oh, there's a quantum. Those Nuka grenades are pretty cool. I should make more whenever I get the chance. Dad? Is that you? Tumblers today isn't gonna do me any good. Thought how to change and charge 40% from market price for Samsung. No, I'm sure they'll get to that. I'm sure we're getting there. Also, good evening, Eva. It's good to see you. As always. Gun cabinet. Pretty empty place. I wonder what the switch does. It's a secret passage! Well, not secret to the mole rats. Can I relate to the stream? I'm here in context. You're starting a new job. Yes, my first day was today, but I'm in orientation right now, just filling out paperwork and the like. Oh, I guess that closes that. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing airport retail. I'm gonna be working at a store at the airport. Watching a stream of someone I follow play Fallout 4. If they die, they install a mod voted on by chat's choice. First mod randomizes every weapon and weapon pieces, so you get triple barrel lead pipes, double barrel night scope fat man with a silence. That sounds amazing. All right, Vault 112. It's a vault, chat. love the vault doors. Vault doors are so neat. Yeah, today was my... What's up, Shadows? Today was my first day at orientation for a airport retail job. Which should be pretty cool. I'm honestly kind of excited to work at the airport. I think it'll be really, really interesting to finally see behind the scenes of the place. To a vault hunter. Smith Casey had an entire vault in their garage. I guess so, yeah. I wonder if Smith Casey was a had some kind of ties to the government or something.
Welcome to Vault 112, resident. According to sensors, you have arrived 202.3 years behind schedule. Please redress in your Vault Tech issued Vault suit before proceeding. If you have misplaced your suit, I am authorized to distribute a new one. Once dressed, please proceed down the stairs to the main floor so that you may enter your assigned Tranquility Lounger.
So
Please take a seat in the nearest available Tranquility.
So this would make a little more sense if we had been finding and exploring other vaults across the wasteland. But long story short, every vault kind of has a different concept for post-apocalyptic living. Vault 101's was fairly straightforward. This one's is not. Dude, depressed taxi driver looks suspicious like Tony Shalhoub circa the mid-90s run. Yeah, instead of a normal vault, we got this. I forget if there's anything interesting in the rest of this place. A shitload of darts. Don't know if you need the vault uniform for this one. I mean, they give you one. So it's like, when in Rome. I also... What vault jumpsuit are you looking at, champ? How to live in the post-apocalyptic world. Don't. I do like how incredibly neat and orderly this one is because nobody lives in it. A metal helmet. How that lotus tastes when you eat it. Hello, ma'am. Overseer's office is this way. Gonna finally meet up with Papa Qui-Gon. Terminal locked. Door is activated elsewhere. So we cannot cheese our way into the Overseer's office. Probably the first person in 15 years to make a Wings joke. Was that show successful back in the day? It was. I actually watched a lot of it with my parents when I was a kid. I enjoyed it. So, there's a person in the pod, and there's a person in their pod. And there's a person in their pod. And there's a person in their pod. Lounger monitor. So this is for P. Newsbaum. A2, your pulse is 82 beats per minute, blood pressure, temperature, respiratory rate, stress level, nominal. Cool. G. Newsbaum, P. Newsbaum, T. Newsbaum, J. Rockwell, R. Rockwell, unoccupied. T. Dithers, unknown. Unknown. Hey, look who that is. I think we know that guy. M. Henderson, M. Simpson, unoccupied. This one is broken. Interesting. And W. Foster. Marge Simpson. Quite possibly, yes. Pikachu! Alright. Go ahead and save here. Never really understood the monitor behind the head, but I suppose it's an artistic choice. Welcome to Tranquility Lane, folks. I am a tiny child now. This is one of my favorite parts of the game. This I thought was really, really cool.
Hey there, sport. Beautiful day, isn't it?
George Newsbaum
Say,
here.
you should go talk to Betty. She's waiting for you over on the playground. Have fun, sport.
Have fun, sport.
Hiya, kiddo. What's the good word?
Bill Foster. Is he my dad?
Can't say that I have, kiddo. Don't worry. I'm sure he'll turn up.
Nice day, isn't it?
Yep, you've got that right. Heck of a day to get some work done outdoors.
We can tell me about the
Nice
neighborhood.
place. Real nice. Everyone's friendly and always happy to lend a hand.
I have to go now.
Bye-bye.
Like all modern games, it's too brown. Timmy.
Hi there, I'm Timmy. Wanna play?
See my dad?
Your dad? Nope, I haven't. Did he get lost?
We can tell me
It's
about the
okay,
neighborhood.
I guess. I don't really have nobody to play with, except for Betty. And she's kind of, well, she's mean.
Only sitcom I watch much at length with my name is Earl, if it counts. No, this is real. It's also a crazy experiment.
What? You're weird. Have a great day.
Dog. What's up, dog? Doc. Bark. Good doggy. Nice. Okay, we can't go in the houses.
Well, hi there.
See my dad?
He disappeared on you, huh? Don't worry, I'm sure you'll find him soon.
Nice day.
You won't find a day like this anywhere else.
Roseanne Home Improvement trying to repress it. I watched a lot of Home Improvement when I was a kid. It's a crazy experiment, dude.
Sure, sport, whatever you say. Take care now.
There's kids sold weapons, grade plutonium, and frosty ice cold lemon.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello,
Janet.
sweetie. How are you?
So it's kind of the same
Bye-bye.
dialogue options for everybody. Rockwell residence basement. It's a pretty normal basement. It was in the middle of rewatching Everybody Hates Chris, kind of fell off.
Hello.
Hello. Oh yeah, and you don't have your Pip-Boy. So, no inventory, no weapons, no nothing. Also, the neighborhood is just, it's a big donut. It's a big ring. Anyway, let's go talk to Betty. Can you see that USSA is not all high-density urban environment despite being 200 years in the future? Maybe the desire for more single residence homes why Canada annexed.
Hi. Oh, someone new to play with. What good luck I have lately. I was just starting to get bored. Oh, we're going to have so much fun.
And you are...
I'm Betty. I live here on Tranquility Lane. Want to play a game?
Dude, what the hell's going on here?
We're going to play a game now, silly. That's what's going on.
I'm looking for my father. Have you seen him?
Gee, I don't know. What's he like?
He's a scientist. He's looking for Dr. Braun.
That's your daddy? Oh, we're going to have so much fun. This is going to be the best game ever.
No games. Tell me where my father is.
Oh, don't be mean. That's not a good way to start. I said we're going to play a game, so that's what we're going to do.
All right.
I knew you would. It's a really simple game. All you have to do is make Timmy Newsbum cry.
What kind of game is this?
It'll be funny. Come on, you'll see. Make him cry, and then come back here, and we'll talk some more.
Aha. Well, this is what we gotta do now, chat. This is our life now. One of those areas where the Uncanny Valley nightmare faces help add to the bizarre tone. It does, yeah. We're gonna need another Timmy.
Hi, wanna play?
Betty says I should make you cry.
What? No, she didn't. Did she? I don't like her. She's creepy, and she laughs at stuff that isn't funny.
Well,
See you later.
hang on. I'm gonna save in case this check doesn't go right. There's only a
Hi,
60%
wanna play?
chance. Because I'm like negative charismatic. In this game, to be clear.
You're a big dumb liar.
Well,
Hi, wanna play? See you later.
but that didn't work out. Whee! George, no!
Well, hi there.
Pat Newsbaum. What can you tell me about Timmy?
Timmy? Oh, he's a good boy. George and I are so
Soft
proud
lock.
of him. I don't care what Mabel says. I don't think military school would do him any good at all. I have half a mind to give her that brochure back and tell her just what she can do with it. Take care now.
I think maybe we can
Hello.
use
Good
that.
day to you.
Timmy.
My boy Timmy? Good kid. Straight-laced, good head on his shoulders. Never been in so much as a fist fight. We're a close-knit family. Don't know what any of us would do if something happened. Take care now.
Hi, wanna play?
Or maybe
What?
not.
I don't like. See you.
Good day.
Game is stupid. You're stupid.
You're supposed to be making Timmy cry. You can do it. I know you can. When you win the game, maybe we can talk some more. Run along now.
Alright, what do you say? Ethel? Something about Ethel? Too evenly tempered, you're deterred by lies and insults.
Hello.
It's Martha
Well,
Simpson.
hi there.
Tell me about Timmy.
That boy is trouble, if you ask me. Pat babies him like you wouldn't believe. Acts
Yeah,
like
finally
he's still
finishing
an
the main
infant.
plot.
He's never out of his parents' sight. Can you imagine what it'll be like the first time he's separated from them?
Maybe we can use that.
Have a great day.
Hiya, kiddo. What's the good word? The Nussbaum boy, huh? Quiet kid.
Punch him.
Seems like his parents don't give him much wiggle room. Just between you and me, kiddo, he looks like he's what we'd have called a mama's boy back in my day.
Rude.
Take care now.
Hiya. Hi. Wanna play?
All right, well, we're just gonna have to beat
Have
him
a
up
great
then.
day. I'm gonna beat you up. That hurts.
Oh no, I've lost karma. I hear running around with your fists up, ready to throw hands. Yeah. Girl is ready for a fight.
You sure showed him, didn't you?
I suppose it wasn't the most cerebral way to deal with the situation, but it was definitely effective. Consider the game won. And with that, you win a prize. Your prize is one question which I will answer to the best of my ability.
What is this place?
Tranquility Lane is a simulation, a reality designed to play home to the denizens of Vault 112. It was my last and greatest project. I'm quite grateful that I was placed directly in charge of it.
There have been unexpected benefits to living here.
Kind of benefits.
That's another question. And you've already had your answer for now.
If you want more, you'll have to prove you're worth my time. Continue to amuse me, and I may answer more questions.
What do you want me to do now?
Pay a visit to the Rockwells. They're very happily married, and I'd like you to change that. Put an end to their marriage, and we'll talk.
I won't do that to them.
Then I'm afraid we have nothing more to say to one another.
So yeah,
Are we willing to be reasonable now?
we're kind of
I
stuck in
ask
this.
so very little of you.
I don't really have a choice, do I?
There is always a choice. Sometimes it's just easier to make.
What do you want me to do?
Put-
Fine, only because I want answers.
Rationalize it any way you'd like. If you succeed, we'll continue our discussion.
Hey, being Aunt Betty, I don't remember what this does.
You can't do that here. And now you have to pay.
Who's that walking up on us? Alright. So maybe we shall not throw hands at her. Hey, good talk, kid. All
Hello.
that's a news bomb. Where are the Rockwells? Oh, I guess at the Rockwell house. Think he chose to be represented as a little girl? Yes, he did, because he's in charge of this entire project.
Good day to you.
Let's see if we can take a shortcut here. Hate to break to you, I saw your husband kissing some other woman.
What a
Nope.
horrible thing to say. Is that your idea of a joke?
Anything you want to tell me about your marriage?
Our marriage? Oh, goodness. What kind of a question is that? Mabel didn't put you up to this, did she? What a silly thing to ask about.
Betty wants me to break up your marriage.
What? Now that's a ridiculous thing to say. You kids need to find some different games to play. Have a great day.
Tell myself he does it to be underestimated.
Hey there, little lady. How's it going?
You want to tell me about your marriage?
Now, see here. That's not anything for you to be asking about. Our marriage is our business and it's private. Why can't people just understand that and just leave us alone? Now, that's not funny. Not one bit.
Okay, bye.
Have a great day.
Have a great day. already poked. Yeah, I already poked around in here.
You don't belong here. You're not supposed to be here.
Old Lady
It's
Dithers.
not real, none of it. It needs to end. The suffering must end.
Finally, someone knows what's going on. How do I get out of here?
We're not really here. We're not really talking. It's all made up. Make believe. We're sleeping, dreaming. The dream became a nightmare. It has to end. It just has to. But we're not in charge. He is. And he doesn't want us to wake up.
What are you talking about?
He calls himself Betty now, but he's still the same. He can put on a new face all he likes, but underneath
Calls
he's
himself
still
Betty
evil.
now. Maybe he's taking
Wrong.
on different personas.
Baxter thinks because he helped create this place, he's God here. But I know he still uses the fail-safe terminal. I know it.
What failsafe?
It's in the abandoned house. He doesn't want us going in there because he's afraid we might find it. It's the only terminal to the outside. The only way to shut the whole thing down. You've got to find it. Not real. Not real. Remember what I told you. The
Okay. Abandoned house. That's the Simpson residence. This is the Henderson residence.
Good day.
Dithers residence. Which one of these is abandoned? Like in 3 episodes of The Twilight Zone right now. Abandoned, here we go. Spoopy. Very spoopy. There's like, damn it. Double damn it. Must be something else in here you can interact with. Or no, maybe it, okay. I think brute forcing that's gonna be too difficult.
Good day.
Use Baum.
Good day. Hiya, kiddo. What's the
Don't
good
know
word?
anything about Rockwell's marriage?
Now, what's a kid like you want to know about that? Kind of grown-up stuff to be worried about, don't you think? Well, don't you worry your head about it. They worked out their problems a while ago. Haven't heard them fight in a long time. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye. Hang on a second. Put my fists away. I don't think I will be needing them. Don't leave me like that. What exactly is Betty watering? There's little flowers here. Look, we can actually climb up here. think that might be the pattern. Oh, wrong house. It sounds pretty simple. No. No. Damn. Damn it. There we go. All right. So, there's a couple ways to go about this. If you can figure out how to get to the right terminal, you can shut this thing off fast. You can also carry on with Betty/Braun's requests, and they will get progressively more and more twisted until you end up destroying the entire neighborhood. Version control. Like current version control. Version 3.2.0005. Exceptions granted for pod 0001. Manual override for pods disabled. Remote access allowed. User S. Braun as privileges. Updated neural inputs to override memory access for individual users. Revised code for vault maintenance robots. User unknown granted access. User unknown altered by Braun. Previous version note. 6.10.12, all previous versions wiped. 6.11.12, new program Tranquility Lane loaded. Toucan Lagoon. Finally come to the realization the Toucan Lagoon simulation has run its course. I'm tired of the beating sun and ceaseless pounding of the lagoon's waves upon the shore. I no longer take pleasure in watching Simpson wither away from scurvy or hearing Newsbaum screams as he's devoured by the Mako shark. I am quite simply bored. It is time to reset the simulation once again. I haven't been skiing in ages. Slalom Chalet. Yesterday, Dithers slipped on the chalet's icy stairs, went airborne, and managed to impale herself on the wrought iron fence. It was spectacular and completely and utterly random. Is there anything more sublime than that bold crimson on fresh fallen snow? It was almost enough to make me reconsider a change of scenery, but not quite. 23 years is a long enough vacation in the Swiss Alps. I long for something more domestic. Tranquility Lane. I have surprised myself. I find Tranquility Lane comforting. Although distinctly American, it somehow reminds me of Cronach, the town of my childhood. There's a beautiful irony with this particular simulation as well. The residents here are naturally at home, naturally safe. When I toy with them, when their suburban illusion is suddenly broken, it's that much more satisfying. I do believe we shall all remain here in Tranquility Lane for a very long time. A very long time indeed. Well, we'll see about that, because I seem to have access to a Chinese invasion program. Failsafe program documentation. Here's revised code for the military training program you've expressed interest in. I'm not sure exactly what you want with it, and I again stress that this program was never designed to be run with civilian equipment. Frankly, I don't expect any system you have access to can even run it, but if you can run this program with the failsafes off as requested, your real-world test subjects will die if killed in the simulation. It goes without saying that officially I denied your request. General Constantine Chase. Purpose: simulate communist incursion on U.S. soil. Test subject will experience real-world termination. Proceed with extreme caution. Dr. Braun entry failsafe. There are days I consider finally pulling the plug, as it were. I'm putting a permanent end to both the simulation and my life. That is the reason I requested installation of General Chase's Chinese invasion program after all. By disabling the safety protocols, I've ensured that each subject in Vault 112 will physically die if their in-simulation avatars are killed. Real-world death, end of simulation, the perfect failsafe. At least it would have been if not for my own misjudgment. I knew when the simulation first went online, the secondary safeties, those established for all Vault Tech and military personnel, would prevent my own real-world demise in the event of a failsafe execution. In the end, I would kill the subjects and save myself. I wouldn't want it any other way, or so I thought. It's true the failsafe would scare the living hell out of every resident of the Tranquility Lane and lead to their brutal deaths, but then what about me? I have no ability to disable my own safety from within the simulation. Any other avatars I could create would be driven by the simulation's AI routines, not actual living, thinking human subjects. Where's the fun in tormenting a machine? And so the release of the real-world subjects is more than they deserve, more than I could bear. They'd be dead, and I'd be left here in Tranquility Lane, alone and tragically bored for all eternity. I can think of nothing more unacceptable. Well then. Let me save real quick. Initiate. Proceed with caution. You've gained karma. Now that might seem kind of odd. But we've effectively freed all these people from a lifetime of torment. Also, these soldiers are kind of, What's up, doggo?
Do you realize what you've done? You've triggered the failsafe, ruined everything. The subjects will die, and I'll be stuck here in this hell alone.
Didn't they shoot you?
You ruined everything! Everything!
Put these people out of their misery. You're getting exactly what you deserve.
You've taken them all from me. You've left me with nothing.
It's not fair. Nobody to play with ever again.
Yeah, well, sucks to be you, don't it? By the way, he turned our dad into the dog. I forget how exactly you figure that out. But I believe now that we've broken the simulation, we can get Dad out. Yep, there we go. I may have skipped a few steps there, chat, but...
You've saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever. Oh, it's so good to see you, but what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? You could have been killed. Think Crying Kid becomes a gnome.
Well, I didn't expect Dr. Braun to be alive and insane. I thought I'd just find notes or holotapes. I needed information about Braun and his work on the Gek.
Did you get the information you needed?
I did indeed. Braun's work, the Gek, was designed to readapt environments for living after a nuclear war. It's not entirely stable, but I'm sure that components of that technology are just what we need, what we've been missing all this time. I need to return to Rivet City. Once Madison knows about the Gek, I can get her to see that it really will work.
You can go back to Rivet City.
I can't do this on my own. Madison, Dr. Lee, has a team of scientists working at Rivet City. They'll have to help. The facility hasn't been used in years. There'll be enough work for a good number of people, and it will take us a while. The sooner I get to Rivet City, the sooner Madison and I can get to work.
What about me?
Yes, what about you? Why in fact are you outside the vault at all? I don't even want to know how you got out. As much as I appreciate your help, you were supposed to stay there, to make a life for yourself there, not out here.
I hope it's something... I don't remember if we actually explained to him what happened, but... Left me there without saying goodbye. What was I supposed to do?
You were supposed to stay put. You could have had a good life in the vault. But I suppose it's too late to go back now, isn't it? The Overseer would likely have a shot on sight. Well then, you'll just have to come with me to Rivet City. You've certainly proven yourself capable enough.
Okay, let's go.
That's my girl. Let's hurry. Now that I know what we need, I want to get back to work as soon as possible.
It's weird that you don't explain to him what happened. Like, wouldn't he want to know about Jonah? And everything that went insane? Like, it's not even one of the dialogue options here. Can we just talk for a minute?
Of course, honey. What's on your mind?
Why did you leave me like that? What the hell were you thinking?
I wanted you to be safe. I didn't want this for you. A life out here in this godforsaken war zone. I couldn't tell you what I was doing because I didn't want you following me. A plan which clearly was not as successful as I imagined it would be.
Come on, dude. You were there when I was a baby. You know how these things work. Is it about Mom? Are you trying so hard because of what happened to her?
Oh, my child. If only you could have known how much it meant to her. She believed in the work we were doing and was so determined to see it through. She gave up so much for this project. We all did. And I don't want that to have been for nothing.
I think I understand. Glad we talked.
So am I, my love. While this isn't what I had in mind, it's good to have you with me.
What exactly is Project Purity?
It started as an idea, really. Remember the Bible passage your mother loves so much? Free, clean water for everyone. What a difference it could make in the lives of everyone here in the wastes. Over time, that idea took the form of a purifier. Not like the one in the vault, though. This one was gigantic, capable of purifying millions of gallons of water at once. We used the old Jefferson Memorial for the location, right on DC's tidal basin. Someday soon, I hope you'll see it work.
That's another thing that occurs to me. Water is not a big deal in this game. I think they could have done more in the design to make it important. I mean, you find dirty water and purified water everywhere, but outside of just handing it to random NPCs to raise your karma, like, water isn't really key to anything in this game. So mechanically or even narratively, like, there's not really a whole lot of build up to this. Said the same thing, yeah. I set up one giant sploosh joke. I respect that. Oh, my child of undefined gender, because we didn't want to have to pay the dude to say the line twice. What happened to Project Purity?
In the year before you were born, things became difficult. There had always been something of a mutant problem in the city, but it became worse. They attacked more frequently and more aggressively. Support for the project eroded as time went on. When we couldn't produce any significant results, progress came to a halt. And then you were born. Your mother and I had talked about what to do when that time came, but then we lost her, and I had to make a decision. I chose to leave. From what I understand, things happened quickly after that. It became too dangerous for the others to stay, and so the project was abandoned. Dr. Lee and her team left for what became Rivet City, and Project Purity has sat waiting ever since.
Paul Dad doesn't realize Wastelanders are quite comfortable with drinking their own piss. Probably easy to say. If I had to introduce that plot point, I'd probably have some sort of conflict of two places struggling for it as a resource early on. Maybe a town that needs it to survive on their own versus a farm that needs... Yeah, exactly. You've got Megaton right there. Like, water could have been a key component of Megaton, but I mean... Honestly, Megaton itself doesn't really have a main plot unless you want to, like, count Moira's little adventure. You do decide the fate of it, but it's just about the bomb. And I mean, it's one of those kind of, like, hilarious bordering on parody moral decisions. Like, oh, here's a town built around a nuclear warhead. Do you leave it alone or blow everyone the fuck up? Like, are you going to be a normal human being or the worst scum that has ever stalked the earth? It would have made a lot more sense for Megaton to have a central story beat, a plight centered on water, to help build up to this. And Rivet City too. Rivet City is a pretty big place. It would have made sense to have some issue with them getting, clean water or storing clean water or something. Problem I see in some Western RPGs, wow, what is KOTOR doing here? This character would work if he never left the vault. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I understand that you have reason to question a good many things I've told you over the years. But your mother... I've never lied to you about what happened. Not once. She died giving birth to you. It was a difficult time. She was so eager to meet you, to make a place for you in the world. If nothing else, please believe that she loved you very much.
I'm not gonna bother with this one. I get what the big deal is about water.
Be careful, sweetie.
Alright, so now Dad zooms off. Actually, we could follow him. I understand this is pretty funny, actually. I don't think I've ever actually done this. Yeah, he sure does zoom around. Game doesn't think it's world through very much anyway. It's a tired joke. And none of the settlements follow through that way of producing food. There's no agriculture in this game. It's true, there isn't. Yeah, the food in this game doesn't actually come from anywhere. It's a good thing we have such a high agility score. So yeah, the reason I'm doing this is he is actually going to run all the way to Rivet City. Like, he's gonna do that. And we can follow him. People seem to be subsisting entirely off of mirelurks and radroaches. New Vegas did make a huge point of having settlements have food production as ingrained into the plot. It was a major component of Fallout 1 and 2 as well. Like, the logistics of surviving in the wasteland were central to those games, which is one of the reasons I call it out here, The first half of Fallout 1's plot is all about water. Your vaults... Dad, what are you doing? Your vault's water chip breaks, and it's the end of the world, because nobody in the vault wants to come out of the vault. And the decisions you make regarding that, like, they affect the fate of the vault and everyone around them. The evolution of different settlements in the wasteland between Fallout 1 and 2 is influenced heavily by the flow of food and water. One of the reasons that Shady Sands is able to become NCR is because it's one of the few, like, agricultural zones in the wasteland. It's one of the few settlements that actually manages to produce food, and that gives them a ton of sway with the surrounding settlements. Oh, plot seems pretty fluid to me. I just showed off Miss Dithers, one person who told you about the failsafe, had abnormal vital readings in her pod. He's gonna be fine. He'll be fine. Is that you can't fix it or nobody remembers how? It's that you can't fix it. The tech for the water chip is too complicated. Part of We Happy Few as well. Agriculture is all but forgotten. Everyone's too stoned to realize. Arable land would be incredibly valuable in the nuclear apocalypse. Oh, for sure. As well as people to actually bother to tend it. You know?
If that's the way it has to be, then so be it.
I think Dad's about to punch out a Mr. Gutsy. Yep. probably make water have an absurdly high value personally, so whenever you see a bottle of something, you think, holy fuck. I mean, it's something that could have, it's something that could have informed the entire design of the game and the world, for that matter, you know? Mr. Gutsy versus even more gutsy. Uh-oh, Dad is unconscious. Oh, I'm not wearing my actual armor. Make water currency? I mean, that would have been cool, but it also would have required them to give up on bottle caps, which they couldn't do because remember when everybody traded in bottle caps? Alright, Dad's back at it. Didn't this have a survival difficulty? No, but New Vegas did. Yeah. I don't want to be too hard on this game, but to be completely honest, this one was never really designed to be like mechanically interesting. It was never really meant to be like
the way you want it.
A survival challenge to this. Grand Tour through the Wasteland game, not really trying to have the same sort of tension as 1 or 2. Yeah, it's not. And for my money, like, Fallout 3 captures enough of the spirit of 1 and 2 that I don't really need it to do that. It's just, it would have been undeniably better if it had. So it's Oblivion with guns, yeah. Which, at the time, you know, I don't know how many of y'all played Fallout 3 when it first came out. That's really all I wanted. Because Morrowind was amazing and magical, and Oblivion didn't really do it for me, and I wanted a new Fallout game, and the idea of being able to actually run around in a Fallout game in first person was just, it was just too tempting. How far are we anyway? I mean, it's a long way. I'm gonna pop a save here, but I'm just gonna warp to Rivet City so we can get on with this. I'd rather not spend the entire night following Dad around. Not after we just got him back. Done my job with your old man after all this time. The only reason I would have kept going would have been to like see him swim across the Potomac to get here. Fallout 3 is your first Fallout? It's honestly like it's not a bad one for your first. I love this game. You know, I criticize things that I love because there's always teachable moments and ways to improve upon even the best games. But don't get it twisted. I do love this game.
I'm anxious to retrieve him and return to the Commonwealth where he belongs. He's a very expensive piece of equipment.
That Commonwealth dickhead's still here.
This android of yours is little more than a piece of property. A thing? A thing that belongs to you?
Hey, be more careful.
I told you it would work, Madison.
Yes.
And now
of
I can
course
prove
it belongs to me.
James.
Now, have
You're
you
back.
found him or not?
And with good news.
Yeah, Zimmer.
I was right about
I
Braun
found your
and the
damn
Gek.
android.
If we can
He's
find one, we
standing
can
right in
adapt it
front
to
of
work
you.
with the Purifiers.
But he's not going anywhere.
I'd like to believe you, James. I
I'm
really
sorry,
would.
I don't
this
follow.
is all just so
Wait a
Not as
minute.
sorry as you'll be in a moment.
so sudden.
Goodbye, Mr. Zimmer.
Madison, I'm telling
I hope
you,
you've
this
enjoyed
is
your
real.
stay at Rivet
I
City.
talked to Braun himself. He confirmed it. Don't you see?
Need some help over here.
I don't know. So many years have passed.
honest, is it really still worth trying?
How could it not be worth improving the lives of everyone in the wasteland? What could be a more worthy endeavor?
You haven't lost any of your passion, have you, James?
It's as important to me as ever, Madison. I know it's important to you too. Let's finish it together.
James, we don't have...
Hang on. Okay, hang on. So, that was the android. That was the android whose quest we settled up like weeks ago, okay? The guy whom... He was an escaped android from the Commonwealth. He got the guy at the bow of Rivet City to mind wipe him so he could live as normal, but, you know, we're us. So we took it upon ourselves to tell him that he's an android. So the first thing he does after you do that is go find Zimmer and kill him. But that doesn't trigger until you actually come back to the science lab. And we haven't been back to the science lab since then. But you have to come back to the science lab with your dad to progress the main plot. So we got 2 for the price of 1. While Dad and Madison are having this this important heartfelt reunion, in the background these guys are getting fucking blasted. It's a busy day at the lab.
I can get a small team together, but we'll need proof that it works before people believe us.
I know, I was thinking about that. The lab at the facility had some
Anyway, you were saying.
pre-war computers that we scavenged. One of them might be useful.
From the last reports, there's no power at the facility. Even if one of those computers had a database, we couldn't access it.
That's why we're going to head over there right now and get things up and running as best we can.
You know, if it were anyone else asking me to do this, I'd have them run right out of Rivet City.
And you know I wouldn't be here if I didn't think this would really work. It's time, Madison.
Damn you, James. When this is all over, you owe me a drink.
Damn you, James.
I'll get the team together.
Thank you, Madison. It's good to be working with you again.
Did you need something?
Hello, honey.
Did you what?
We need to get back to Project Purity. The computer there is our best chance to locate a Gek.
Okay. Something else I have to point out. Because they clearly spent their entire voiceover budget on Liam Neeson. Whoever they got voicing Madison Lee didn't really have the chops to share a scene with Liam Neeson, I'm afraid. That last line out of her was just bad. And I always want to make the allowance. It may not necessarily be the actor. It may have been the direction on it. But, yeah. I wish Bethesda... I mean, I haven't played any of their more recent games, but I do wish Bethesda would kind of even out their voiceovers across the entire game, rather than, like, spend all their money on stunt casting one main character and then just get whoever to voice literally everybody else in the entire world. I'd be surprised if Liam was in the same room as any other voice. No. Video game voiceovers almost never work that way. You almost never have people in the same room for this stuff. What we do is a lot of the time, whoever records first, we use their files to kind of play into subsequent performances. So whoever we end up bringing into the studio first kind of ends up influencing a bit of the overall direction, because they lay down their performance and then everybody kind of has to match that. So, it's hard to say what happened here, honestly. It wouldn't surprise me if they recorded Neeson's lines last. If they went ahead for scheduling reasons or whatever, if they just went ahead and did everybody else and then got him to do his lines, so they couldn't really match up beat for beat there. Do you normally have the big roles go first? In my experience, we record people as they're available. Because voice actors have pretty tight availability most of the time. And studios have pretty tight availability. So, it's however you can do it. Only games where I notably heard of that happening is some of the Legacy of Kain stuff and Kudelka. If I remember correctly, I think games where they do mocap, they get all the actors together for scenes. In large part because they need to get the blocking between the characters right too. So if you have all of the actors together for the physical performance, you're going to have them do the voice performance as well. Like, I know they do Call of Duties like that. I have to lay out the voice actor traps and hope they catch one in the night. Getting asked every time I see simultaneous performances goes really well, but why is it so rare? Yeah, it's availability. It is availability. And, like, the recording studios we use generally aren't set up to record... Generally not set up to record more than one person at a time. Like, some of them are set up for two. And there was one studio we used to use that had, like, an entire, like, group booth. So you could have, like, an entire cast of character in there. Repeat yourself, you said that people are recordings of other voice actors. Yes. The way we would do dialogue, like you just saw between Dad and Madison, the way we would have done that, you schedule the actors for whenever they can come in. Whichever actor you record first kind of sets the tone and the pace for the scene, because you don't really have anything else to go off of. You can direct them to whatever extent you can, but they'll go ahead and lay down their lines, and then when you bring in the second actor, then you'll play back the first actor's lines so that they can respond directly to those in their performances. Otherwise, you get what we just heard, where Dad says something and Madison is like, "Damn you, James, you owe me a drink." Calls of Duty, Call of Duties, Call of Dutes. Call of Duty is uncountable. There's too many of them. Fun games using mocap. Fact I learned recently Sonic Adventure 2 uses mocap for cutscenes, which is obvious. Turns out a lot of the stuff Sega uses for comes from NBA 2K. Why didn't Liam Neeson voice everyone? I can only imagine how expensive he was to get just for the lines that he did. You're not going to be shelling out extra thousands or tens of thousands to get him to voice like the town drunk or a fucking ghoul or something. A particular set of skills. Won't that be dangerous?
Probably, but we have to try, don't we?
They did have him do barks,
for the people of the wasteland to let fear stop us now. We need to get moving right away. Are you coming with us?
He does do pain exertions and stuff when he's running around and fighting. Starring Liam Neeson as the dog. Kid Icarus Uprising is kind of interesting. Most characters voiced separately. Pitt and Paul Tennis actors record together. It really shows. Yeah, it does. When you can actually get actors together to record like that, it makes a huge difference. Let's get going.
That's my girl. It'll be good to work side by side with you, honey.
Fucking juice some mutants, Dad. Snatcher's dub was all recorded together. Now imagine some game where one person, the director, reads a scene a certain way, but the director is out sick when the other person in the scene is recording. Whoever subs directs the second actor, completely different tone. That is a nightmare scenario. That can happen if you're not careful. I guess we can just we don't have to follow him. We can just go. I do remember hearing for Saints Row 3 when they recorded the voices for that, you know, you can play as, like, there's a whole bunch of different voices you can select for the main character, right?
Did you need something?
How the hell do I get
Is
out of
everything
here?
all right?
And then one of the main character voices you can choose is Troy Baker.
Hey.
And I imagine y'all are aware Troy Baker has a very kind of unique
all right?
sound and cadence to his performances, right? Well, they recorded him first, and then they started working on all the cutscenes in the game. And they used his performances to kind of map the physicality of the characters in those, and then realized that to get the other player character voices to match what was going on the screen, they would have to match his performance. So have you ever wondered why all of the main character voices kind of have that Troy Baker cadence to them? That's why. Feel bad for the New English VA for Yuri and the Tales of Vesperia dub. Oh, yep, there you go. Yep. It is a common Troy Baker problem. There are consequences to stunt casting, chat. Not just budget-wise. Is that Madison over there? Is Madison climbing a tree?
Some people are in such a...
Wait, who the hell is
This
this?
is kind of exciting, isn't it?
Oh, this is her
always
lab
heard Dr. Lee
assistant.
talk about Project Purity, but I never thought I'd be going there.
Dude, what's your story?
I've been with Dr. Lee for about 10 years now. She needed an assistant, and I needed something to do. It was either this or wind up dead in a ditch someplace, you know?
Well, that's grim. Think it'll ever work?
I sure hope so. Or it's just going to crush
UVA is
Dr. Lee
legit good.
completely.
It's hard to listen.
Especially
Dub that
after your
version.
father came back and all.
Yeah.
So long.
So I believe this is pretty straightforward. I think we just have to blow up all the mutants. And I got my trusty mutant zapper for this. Very cool. It does work out for a Saints Row 3. The time you mentioned fits well with the peculiar humor of the day. It does. It does. Like, I'm not... This is no shade against his performance. I think it suits the game particularly well. I just thought it was really funny.
Yes?
There's a limited time budget making the best at a rock and a hard place. Don't blame anyone. Where do you... Video game, where are you trying to get me to go? What is the actual quest here? Join the scientists of Project Purity. So wait, I have to wait for everybody to fucking show up now? Obviously, the solution is to have Baker read all the roles and use voice modulation to make them sound like different people. Ghostface.
Yes? I am
Sure,
unsure how useful I will be at this Purity project, but I'm happy to do whatever I can to help Dr. Lee.
That guy's a really weird way of talking.
I have worked for Dr. Lee for many years.
Why doesn't he use
She has
contractions?
been good to me, helped me through some difficult times. I had little purpose in my life before she helped me. So now I help her in return. I am no scientist, but I am good with machines.
What is this voice acting? Like, I think the intention here was that this was an like an ESL character, and English is a second language character. So they wouldn't use as many contractions, they'd speak with an unusual cadence, except in the booth they didn't get that direction. And it's just this guy doing his normal voice with the most unnatural possible lines here. These AI voices stop Troy Baker fucking pay miles to perform. Did you do the quest line with the tree? I did not do the quest line with the tree guy.
If Dr. Lee says it will work, then it will be so.
We may or may not get to that in this playthrough. Just to be fair.
Fine.
Just to be honest with you. If I wonder, if I go in and go out, are they gonna like be here? Because I really don't want to have to wait for them to show up. Oh, perfect.
We can't accomplish anything until we can get inside. But none of us are particularly capable fighters.
It's fine, I'll do
I
it.
hate to ask you to put yourself in harm's way, but
No, you don't.
you seem to have learned to handle yourself. I need you to go in and make sure it's safe for Dr. Lee and her crew.
I'm wearing the most advanced power armor the Wasteland has ever seen, and honestly, I'm probably covered in about, like, 6 inches of gore. How could you ask me to do something? Are you kidding? Nah, it's cool. I'll be right back.
Be careful.
Someone think ESL makes peeps have the vocal affectation with Wood Elf. Now, I think in this particular case, especially since it's a very minor support character, I think there was just a disconnect between the writers and the director. The director probably just didn't get the memo. Or there was no memo. Clear Project Purity of any remaining mutant threat. Well, I mean, I killed most of these guys already. Oh, okay. Well, he was right. It is time to die. Just not mine. It was his. I forgot to claim Veil of Darkness on Twitch Prime. I was being a little curious about that game. Do I have to do the sub-basement? Probably. I mean, there's science equipment down here, so probably. There's a bunch of dudes down here too. Yeah, this will be no problem. I didn't even bother looting that guy. Dad really left this place a mess. Blood control. Ooh. Loot. Ooh. Project Purity personal journal. Journal entry, journal entry, journal entry. We can listen to these while we murder people.
Well, here we are again. Project Purity and me.
Oh, I think I got ahead of myself on this one.
Close to 20 years since my last entry. Since I left all of this behind to make a life for my daughter. We've spent that time in Vault 101, tucked away from the rest of the world. It wasn't perfect, but it was safe, and that's all I could have hoped for. Now my daughter is a grown woman. Beautiful, intelligent, confident. Just like her mother. And as hard as it was to admit it, I love her.
Yep, don't need daddy anymore. I have an alien pistol for that.
So, here I am, back where it all began. God, we wanted to change.
Oh, I did it. Okay, cool.
We really thought the waters of life could be a reality. And that's why this is a momentous occasion. Because even after 19 years, I still believe it. Project Purity can and will be operational. This is just the beginning. This is day 2 of my attempt to resurrect this project. I've got one of the portable fusion generators up and running, but it's just enough to power the emergency lighting and a couple of other systems. That will serve for now, but I'll need help powering up the mainframe. Time to visit Madison at Rivet City.
Oh, I guess... When did he make these? Did he stop by here on the way? That's
I
weird.
spoke with Dr. Lee, Madison, at Rivet City. It went about as well as I expected. That is to say, she thinks I'm completely mad. How can I blame her? She's got her own life.
No, I guess this is before he went to Vault 112.
Scientific progress. Here I come again. The very paragon of failure and false promises.
Okay.
But the reality is, I need Madison and whatever scientific team she may have assembled. I can't do this myself. Project Purity is bigger than me. It always was. And without Catherine, God, I can't let this die. Not again. Not like this.
Guess what, everybody?
Are you all right? Is it safe in there?
Everything in there is dead.
I'm proud of you. Now let's get in there.
Proud of you for murdering all those things. Okay.
Be careful, sweetie.
All right, scientists, get to work. Start sciencing.
Hey.
Hey, hi. Hey there, hi there, ho there.
Did you need something?
Let's get to the control room and assess the situation. We can talk more there.
They did the Ravenloft Games, Veil of Darkness, Sanitarium, Warhammer 40k
Hello.
game, licensed game for the 101 Dalmatians remake. So the main control's in the Rotunda, if I remember correctly.
Oh, great.
Fuck off. Oh my god, Dad, can you walk any faster? I read the synopsis for the 101 Dalmatians sequel. I have not. What does this entail? The one with the... Surely you jest. An alien invasion freezes all of humanity in place and makes all dogs psychic. Not safe in there unless you really mop the floors. I left a dozen slipping hazards.
Some people are in such a hurry.
Hello, honey.
Oh my god, Madison. I swear to Christ. That's the thing, you can't stand too close to these people because they'll stop and talk to you. So, do you have anything cool on you? Ant meat and super sledge? Yeah, I don't really care. Oh. I think I got him stuck. Alright, Dad. We good?
Here we are, where it all began. You remember your mother's favorite passage?
Jesus, how can I forget?
Revelation
Oh my God.
21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end.
Omega?
I will
Omega!
give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. Don't you see? This is what it all means. The water, the purifier. This is the water of life. Your mother's dream.
Yes,
No
Dad,
point
very
in wasting
clever.
time. Let's get to work. There's much to be done.
What do we need to do right now?
The project was abandoned shortly after you were born. Things have deteriorated here since then.
Pay for
There's
that
been some
passage,
flooding.
I'll use it.
I'll need you to get to the flood control pumps and activate them so we can clear out the water and reach the mainframe.
Okay, where do I need to go?
The automatic doors sealed when the flooding occurred, so you'll have to use the access tunnels to reach the pumps.
Okay.
Did you need
I was already there. I saw the button. I have to imagine the game probably wouldn't have let me push the button.
What?
Shut up. I don't even know who this guy is, and I hate him. This chapter where they debate on using to murder Cruella de Vil in her sleep. Jesus Christ. I hope Dad remembers to clean up all the gore bags. And squeegee the mutant brains off the walls.
Great work on the pumps. Hurry back, and I'll give you the fuses.
This part's a bit of padding, really. Scientists are wastelanders, they're eating the gore. I think you can see why Disney decided to go in a different direction with 102 Dalmatians. The original book does have one character politely offer to kill Cruella for them, and they politely go, no thanks, and leave as fast as possible. What, they think they're better than that? They think they're above that?
Some people are in such a hurry. Did you need something?
I've been hearing good things about you. Is it true? Did you really disarm the bomb in Megaton?
Yep.
I'm very proud of you, even though you put yourself in harm's way. Just please be careful out there. This is a dangerous world. Far more dangerous than anyone on that vault knows.
This is like the one actual important moral decision in this entire game is what you do with Megaton. If you disarm the bomb, he comments on it. If you detonate the bomb, you better believe he comments on it. I don't know what they do there if you don't do either. Something about fuses?
Right. The flooding shorted out some of the fuse boxes downstairs, including one that controls some of the automatic doors. Here, take these fuses. The box is back down in the sub-basement near the eastern end of the level. Once the fuses are replaced, you'll be able to get to the mainframe.
It sure did. Anyone could have done it. It took like 10 science.
Be careful, sweetie.
I think he just doesn't mention it if you don't do either. Isn't it easier to go this way? Does this put me... Yes, this is actually shorter. It puts me right by this door. Are they this way? Mainframe? Oh, okay. Oh, I think I cleared out the water from here. So I can go to the lower floor and do that now. Use access A1. Convenient. Aha, those are fuse boxes, all right.
With the fuses in place, you should be able to access the mainframe. No need to come back to the control room. Just head straight there.
I believe you mean right there, Dad? Alright, I gotta get back upstairs.
The mainframe. Use the intercom so I can tell you where to go next.
Okay.
There are a few minor repairs still to be made up here in the control room. Why don't you come back here and give me a hand? Actually, wait. There's one other thing I need you to do. Janice says there's a blockage in one of the intake pipes. It's on your way back. Head back up to the museum level and give me a call on the intercom when you get there.
Okay.
I'll see you when you get back.
Drain the intake pipes. Oh, there's a empty footlocker here. How dare you? So...
You're doing great out there. Keep it up.
Be sure to refill it with feet next time.
Good luck, honey.
We're plumber now, Dad.
Hey.
Hey. Hate that guy. Oh, okay. I always appreciate what a war zone this place is when you first get here. Jesus Christ, Dad, you send me the nicest places. Oh, I remember this. Cool, I did it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's the Enclave. Remember those dickheads? Obvious set piece incoming. Yeah, it's honestly kind of funny the way that's framed. Yeah, I'll get this guy in a minute. There's stairs up. What are the guys on the radio doing here? The will of President John Henry Eden. Your president. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to die. I didn't vote for him. Nobody did. As it happens. Shame you can't continue to vats their ashes. Oh, I walked right past where I need to go. I was so excited to kill more Enclave troops.
This facility is now under United States government control. The person in charge is to step forward immediately and turn over all materials related to this project.
That's quite impossible. This is a private project. The Enclave has no authority here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave at once.
Am I to assume, sir, that you are in charge?
Yes, I'm responsible for this project.
Then I repeat, sir, that you are hereby instructed to immediately hand over all materials related to the purifier.
I'm sorry, but that's...
Furthermore, you are to assist Enclave scientists in assuming control of the administration and operation of this facility at once.
Colonel, is it Colonel? I'm sorry, but the facility is not operational. It never has been. I'm afraid you're wasting your time here.
Sir, this is the last time I am going to repeat myself. Stand down at once and turn over control of this facility.
Colonel, I assure you that this facility will not function. We have never been able to successfully replicate test results.
I suggest you comply immediately, sir, in order to prevent any more incidents. Are we clear?
Yes, Colonel. I'll do whatever you want. There's no need for more violence.
Then you will immediately hand over all materials related to this project and aid us in making it operational at once.
Very well. Give me a few moments to bring the system online.
My patience wears thin.
Just another minute and I'll be done. Run. Run!
I don't need... Okay, well, bye, Dad. I'm sorry. This shit's so funny.
James. He's gone. We have to get out of here. They'll be coming for us next. We've got to evacuate now.
I think this game kind of drops the ball on the big plot moments. Part of that is certainly down to mechanical limitations of the game. At this point in the story, I quit playing. What the hell just happened?
James, your father caused an overload. He sacrificed himself to keep the Enclave from getting the Purifier, and to buy us some time to escape. There'll be more of them coming. We need to get out of here before they find us, or else your father died in vain.
I'm not leaving my father
There's
in
nothing
there.
anyone can do for him now. The radiation levels in there are lethal.
Remember that.
You'd die the same way he did.
We're coming back to that.
We need to get out of here now.
How do we get out of here?
We used an old abandoned tunnel as an escape route once before, many years ago.
Some
Everyone should know how to
non-diegetic
find
music
it.
would help set the emotional
We need
weight.
to get
Yeah.
there right now. Let's go.
Yeah. The other problem here, and this is kind of a problem with all open world games like this, is like, I don't need to escape.
Good to see you.
I can murder these guys by the hundreds.
Don't wander off. We're going to need you.
Where to now?
This tunnel leads to the Citadel, the Brotherhood of Steel's fortress. We should be safe there, if we can make it.
Foreshadowing is a literary device in which... What's up ahead? You seem nervous.
I don't know what's ahead. That's the problem. No one has used these tunnels in years, but we can't stay put. The Enclave will find us eventually. We have to get moving.
You have a plan?
We need to keep everyone together, and we need to get through this tunnel as quickly as possible. We're not safe until we reach the other side. You should stay close, and we'll follow behind you.
You know,
We'll be right behind you. Be careful.
This is Taft Tunnel. I think the safest way to do this is tell them to wait, clear out the whole tunnel, then come back and collect them. I don't care enough to do that.
How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on Earth to die? The answer is
Let's recap. An evil colonel shows up, threatens your father, murders a woman in cold blood, then your dad sacrifices himself in a probably painful radiation death. Yeah, painful and basically instantaneous.
There's a locked door up ahead. I can open it, but it'll take some time.
I can... Madison, I can open it.
This is hopeless.
And it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and lazy.
Can I do this?
Rest assured, I will not make the mistake.
Civilization, 1 of 12. So it's not an Asian. It's not broadcasting, it's not conversation, it's not appreciation. Conspirators? It's not conspirators. Could be headquarters, not headquarters. Can't be organization, can't be transcribing. Wait, can it be transcribing? Oh, it might be transcribing. No, that's 2 of 12. Hang on, let's see if we can reset this. Remove. Allowance replenish. There we go. Partnerships. This is partnerships. At that point, I could just guess. Disengage overflow door. Madison. Madison, we're good. Let's... Okay, fuck it. She'll catch up. It's fine. I hope she'll show up.
I've been getting more and more reports of these mercenary maniacs from Talon Company, especially in the downtown DC area.
I still got him. I got... close enough.
We can't go any further. We need to stop.
Why? Why should we stop now?
Garza has a heart condition. He needs medicine or he may not make it. I'm not moving until he gets the medicine he needs.
Madison not really ingratiating herself right now. And dude,
I
help.
don't have sufficient medical supplies with me, or else this wouldn't be a problem. If you have any stim packs, I would ask that you hand them over.
We gave him some buff out.
Normally, I would never approve of this. If the situation weren't so
I
serious...
like my stim packs.
If you think this is the best course of action, we'll do it. I hope this isn't a mistake.
Don't worry. I'm something of a scientist myself.
Garza, we have no medicine. But there's something else that may help for now.
If it will help me, then I will take it. I trust you, Dr. Lee.
Yes, well, if we weren't in danger right now, I'd suggest something different, but this should see you through for the time being.
Thank you, Dr. Lee.
Thank you. However, I do have some cocaine. Try that instead. Oh, he's fine. Let's get moving. It'd be kind of funny if he got, like, immediately capped after that. Oh, fuck. I need something with a little more stopping power than this at the moment. Something that does some actual focused fire. Hey, infiltrator? There we go. There we go. Drop these mofos.
That's
Okay, glowing one here is not very helpful. Madison, what do you...
Hey.
Okay.
Glad that's over.
He had to say that. He had to fucking say that out loud.
Not
Madison?
so
Swear to God. Ooh, this guy has Tesla armor. I can carry that. So this is like somebody's underground laboratory. There's a lot of these in this game now that I'm thinking about it. A lot of would-be mad scientists hanging out underground. That was amazing. Jawbone jump scare. Excuse me, Mr. One.
Where?
Nowhere in particular, sir. I was like, you don't have to follow me in here, you weirdos. Alright, so we're going that way. Ooh. This is a lockpicky. What's this? Maybe I'll drop these kids off and then come back. I think I'm gonna fuck that up. Madison! Yeah, there's like ammo up there. Also, there's a gas leak down there, so if I shoot anything, they're all gonna catch on fire. Well, this looks exciting. Gentlemen!
This ain't a tourist trap. You civilians get topside immediately.
Come on. Oh Lord, oh God Christ, Jesus. Kevin, where reminds me, where is Charon? Did you ditch him? He got sent back to Underworld. I think Madison's gonna get herself. That dumb motherfucker. Yeah, he got sent back to Underworld by one of the DLCs, and I just haven't gone back to pick him up yet. And at this point, there's a reason not to. Madison going to take her sweet ass time.
Name's Paladin Bale. What do you need, civilian?
Can you tell me about Brotherhood?
I could see you trying to appeal to my good nature. Pity for you, I don't have one.
So Betty, what for?
I'll give you
Yeah.
this one for free. We use our big guns to kill big super mutants, so people like you can sleep at night.
People like me. Anything about super mutants
Yeah,
I should
the
know?
city ruins are crawling with them. They've pretty much overrun all of old DC. Do yourself and us a favor and stay as far away from there as humanly possible. Definitely no place for civilians.
I'd like to remind y'all, this guy's talking to somebody in better power armor than his.
You're standing in front of the Citadel, headquarters to the Brotherhood of Steel, Capital Wasteland Detachment.
Can I come in?
Negative. No super mutants, civilians, or traveling salesmen allowed. Which are you?
Alright, well that's cool.
Steel be with you.
Yeah, you're gonna be singing a different tune in about 20 minutes when Madison Lee finally gets her ass up here to explain the next part of the plot. Any day now, lady. Just whenever you feel like it. Nah, it's cool. I mean, she's doing all this in heels.
Madison Lee, I have people with me in need of shelter. You must allow us access at once.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized civilians allowed inside the Citadel. You'll have to leave now.
Lions! I know you're in there. I know you can hear me. You open this goddamn door right now.
That got results. She did an angry spin. Fuck you, minigun guy. By the way, this is the Pentagon. It'd make a little more sense if we like wandered around here to get inside, but yeah, they set up their citadel inside the Pentagon. One of those brilliant scientists of Wasteland. She's running around fighting things with a piece of wood with nails in it. Oh, here we go.
Madison, I'm surprised to see you here. What can I do for you?
Don't talk down to me, Lyons. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us. Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there. What details can you give us?
The Enclave.
Lord, the whole thing.
They've attacked Project Purity. James is dead. There may be more. I don't know. You have to do something.
Then it's as we feared. Madison, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could have done something.
Then do something now. They've taken over the Purifier. Lyons, they cannot be permitted to have control over it. It's not right.
No. Calm down. You know as well as I do that the Purifier doesn't work. It's useless to them. Perhaps it's time
Do
to
something, Dumbledore.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it running.
Is that so? Does the Enclave know this?
No, I don't think... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
She's tired. She needs to sit down.
All right, Madison. It'll be okay. Now, this is James's daughter, I presume? I can see the resemblance.
Yeah, the
Yes.
resemblance.
She knows what we need. Vault-Tec computer, something to locate equipment. Please help her.
Very well. We'll sort this all out.
I need to rest, lie down or something. This is just too much. Rothschild should help you, but don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
Blood smatter across her face, just like her dead dad. They're already singing a different tune.
Speak with you, Father.
Yes, my daughter. What is it?
Oh, Sentinel Lions.
Father, I know that you do not wish to discuss the fate of the outcasts, but there are some who say...
Oh, Sarah, my dear, sweet girl, so eager you are to rush headlong into battle. But no, not now, not yet. Our time will come, fear not.
Yes, Yes, Elder, I understand.
You have my condolences. Your father was a good man.
Found a Brotherhood holotag. What should I do with it?
Talk to Scribe Jameson. She is our keeper of the scrolls. She will want to know what you have found.
I like that the Brotherhood kind of like toes the line between like Wasteland paramilitary organization and like goofy cosplayers. All the Betty stuff is nothing but karma loss except one. Yeah.
She spends most of her time in the archives. You'll find them in A-Ring, near the Great Hall.
Some of the outcasts?
The outcasts are a result of my greatest mistake, but a mistake I'm proud of nonetheless. When I came here, I realized for the first time that the Brotherhood's technology could truly save the survivors in this wasteland. I chose to help them, even if it meant putting the Brotherhood's interests at risk. Some of my soldiers called me a hero. Others called me a traitor. The dissenters left my command, calling themselves outcasts to mock me. I cannot fault their dedication, even if I find them lacking in compassion.
It costs you at least 10 bottles of purified water to make up for that lost karma. The protection of humanity is part of the Brotherhood's oaths.
Only in a very broad sense. The Brotherhood's oaths are to protect humanity's progress, but not necessarily every human. The outcasts and members of the Brotherhood in other places consider it a waste to protect most people. After all, they say, everyone knows how to make another human, but the secrets to making a P-94 plasma rifle are all but lost.
How do your remaining soldiers feel about the outcasts?
Even now, a year after they left, the wounds of their departure are still sore. Some of my soldiers are angry about it. They see it as an insult to me. Bless them for their loyalty. They're more angry about it than I ever was. Others understand their decision. Sometimes I hear them wondering if they should have gone with them.
Put some
I
powder
can't
on it, old
blame
man.
them, but I stand by my decision, and I respect theirs.
Has it been worth it?
Has it been worth the cost in lives and resources to protect people like you from the super mutants? You tell me. I suspect my daughter's squad helped save your life, and most of our recent recruits have come from those we've saved over the years. It's cost us, but we've saved many lives, and made the capital wasteland a place where people can live. Yes, I'd say that's been worth it.
Compared to most Brotherhood of Steel characters, Lions is a pretty stand-up guy.
Yes, let's speak of other things.
We know about the Enclave.
More than anyone else, I dare say. Certainly enough to know they're the greatest threat the capital wasteland has ever faced. The Brotherhood of Steel has encountered the Enclave before, you see. Over 30 years ago.
Way over
back in
30 years
California.
ago.
Then they were led by a President Richardson. Now we've got this Eden to contend with. It matters not now, as before they seek to control and destroy. All in the guise of restoring order. Your father, I fear, was just the beginning.
Brotherhood?
The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are but a part of it. What would you like to know?
It's part of the Brotherhood. Where's the rest of it?
The Brotherhood began on the West Coast and exists there still. We were dispatched to this location many years ago. In truth, the Brotherhood of Steel has been struggling for years, both here and back home. Honor, truth, courage. These virtues seem to have little meaning in these troubled times, I'm afraid.
Is there a sisterhood? Of course not. Brotherhood is not a very equitable organization.
Ah, no. That's the real question, isn't it? Our orders were, and are, to acquire any and all advanced technology. And we have, to the best of our abilities. But when I realized the extent of the super mutant threat, I felt it was my responsibility to aid the people in their struggle against them. Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with my assessment of the situation. They feel I've grown too attached to the local populace. And they're right. In any event, the Enclave's arrival changes everything.
Poor old Sappy still believes in that America's honorable crap. Yeah.
It's been over 20 years since we arrived, and we've been struggling to contain and eradicate the super mutants for nearly as long. With the arrival of the Enclave, I have a terrible feeling the super mutants are the least of our worries.
Now this is another odd one, because super mutants don't reproduce. That's one of their key weaknesses. Super mutants have to be made. And if I remember correctly, there's nobody making super mutants in the Capital Wasteland. So simply by attrition, they should be winning. They should be succeeding, especially over the course of 20 years. They should have wiped them all out by now.
So be it.
Anything you can tell me about him?
Would you believe no? It's pathetic, really, considering we've been fighting those abominations for nearly 20 years. In all that time, all we've managed to do is to contain the threat, hold them back so they don't overrun every blasted settlement out here. But we don't really know anything. Where they're from, why they've infested the DC ruins. And now here we are, holed up in our citadel, low on resources, low on troops. It's enough to make an old man so very tired.
So I guess they just don't ever address it, huh? I honestly can't remember if there's any throwaway lines about the super mutants wandering east or like a detachment sent by the master before he perished or something like that.
Hail.
These are the ones the master made, and I mean, they have to be. Well, they don't have to be. Like, FEV was developed and tested on the West Coast. But we don't know necessarily where else it might have spread to. Enclave might have access to FEV. I think they do. I'm trying to remember if they mentioned at the end of 2. They might actually mention in this game too. Time to say that Bethesda saw them as generic orcs. Let's see, is this is A-Ring? Let's go through here. All the obvious issues of the Brotherhood, aside from the name, gender doesn't seem to be one of them at first glance. They let anyone become scribes or paladins regardless of gender, and even top positions seem to be open to women. Yeah, they're not an inherently sexist organization. I mean, any more than any organization that tends to be run by old men is.
You honor us with your presence here.
I feel I may have interrupted something.
Welcome. You honor us with your presence here. Initiate, you've got a lot of nerve to interrupt. Oh, my apologies, stranger. I thought you were one of these worthless initiates. I swear these kids would be lost without me here to powder their asses.
Any thoughts on the Enclave?
Killing unarmed civilians makes me sick. Come over
Vault
here.
87?
Try fighting someone who shoots back. Fucking cowards.
I don't remember Vault 87. I don't remember...
If you'll excuse me, I need to go show these fish how to shoot straight.
I don't remember all the vaults in this game. I'm not actually sure I ever found all of them, in fact.
Welcome.
Paladin Vargas. Dummy terminal inactive. Another holotech. See an option about the super mutants. Maybe he did not have super secret lore. I can tell you that. I can assure you of that. Oh, this isn't stealing. I can just have these. Okay, so who I'm looking for is an A-Ring.
Need something, friend?
I want to sound like Elder Lyons.
Elder Lyons does not sound like that. You're an idiot.
No, I don't need to go to laboratory right now.
Oh,
I'm glad Bethesda told me he does. There we go. Wait, I have to go back to the courtyard. Is he in the courtyard? Those are pretty funny.
Welcome.
Scribe Peabody.
The elders sent word of your arrival. I am Scribe Peabody. Welcome, etc. Now, I'm really very busy. Is there something you needed?
Yeah, you look terribly busy. Yeah, I'm just not gonna worry about this. I guess I did have to go to the lab. What the hell, man? Whee! Remember this guy. This guy's gonna be important.
May I start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. I was acquainted with your father many years ago.
Same voice actor as
the world has lost one of its few remaining
101 Overseer.
visionaries.
How'd you know my father?
I have been a part of the Brotherhood for many years. Enough that I was here when Project Purity first began. I did not work directly with your father. He and his team valued their independence, and I respected that.
Thank you for your sympathy.
Think nothing of it. Now, Dr. Lee has explained your predicament. You need to locate some Vault-Tec equipment?
Father's looking for something called a Gek. Do you have one?
A Gek? Goodness, no. Certainly not. I must say that there are some who doubt such a device really exists, let alone works. If, however, you share your father's determination, I may be able to assist you in locating one.
Know how to find one?
Possibly. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you directly. The news Dr. Lee has brought will require me to be elsewhere. I can, however, give you access to an old pre-war computer from Vault-Tec. It may have the information you need.
You'll find the terminal in the archives in the A-Ring.
That sounds like a different voice actor.
You are welcome. If you require further assistance, I may be able to help.
Funny how stuff like that happens. Attractive clothing, the first casualties in apocalypse. I mean, sure, nobody's gonna need bikinis. Where's the hot topic stuff? Yoink. N99 10mm pistol. Standard issue military gear following the phase out of the N80 in 2051. The N99 was known for its ability to survive in the harshest of conditions, and in many tests, the weapon was able to reliably be restored to working condition after an extended period of time exposed to hard elements and without maintenance. N99 proved to stand up to its claims, and as a result is one of the most common weapons found in use in the wasteland. While many civilian weapons were ruined beyond use in the exterior conditions following the war, the N99 is commonly able to be easily restored to working order by anyone with the most basic knowledge of firearm mechanics. However, an N99 in poor condition can often deliver low target and armor penetration, frequent jamming, and greatly reduced accuracy. Fortunately, the weapon is produced in great numbers, and units are available for replacement parts. Assault rifle, R series, standard issue for the National Guard during urban pacification. Laser pistol. They were going to phase out projectile weapons for laser weapons in the military. Is one of the takeaways here. Laser rifle. Cool. AVF problem. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and mention this. There is a ton of dialogue and notes and stuff in the Citadel, and I just don't really want to take the time to go through all. Like, we could probably fill an entire evening just tooling around the Citadel, talking to everybody and checking all the terminals. So I'm gonna click through a few of them, but yeah. Experiments with accelerated vector fusion have not gone according to plan. Leaky hydraulics. Come to our attention, several scribes slipped on hydraulic fluid near the eastern end of the robot lift. Enclave tactical assessment. Plasma weapons. Advanced Power Mark II. Vertibirds. The Enclave forces have occupied Project Purity are nearly identical to those encountered on the West Coast in the year 2241. Threat potential severe.
Hail. Quartermaster Durga here, stranger. I have to say, I'm not sure what you're doing in my armory. We run a tight ship, and unless Elder Lion says so, We don't trade with outsiders. Quartermaster out.
Quartermaster out. Pretty sure those are sleeping noises, and we're gonna leave it at that.
You honor us with your presence here.
Now all of a sudden, I'm everybody's best friend. Oh, here we go.
You honor us with your presence here.
Maxon Archive Terminal. Vault. Okay, hang on. Maxon was the leader of the Brotherhood back in Fallout 1. Roger Maxon died in 2135. Second in command of the security team stationed at the West Tech Research Facility, later relocated to the Mariposa military base. Assumed command after nervous breakdown of security team leader Colonel Robert Spindle. Executed scientists after learning of their research into the Forced Evolutionary Virus, or FEV. Deserted from military just before the war, Maxon ordered the families of all base personnel brought inside the facility, thereby sparing their lives. Led survivors in their exodus to the Lost Hills bunker. Maxon's wife was killed on the journey. At Lost Hills, Roger Maxon formed the Brotherhood of Steel. As the organization's first High Elder, he formed the Order of Paladins, Knights, and Scribes. So, he was originally stationed, I believe Mariposa was the FEV facility from Fallout 1, I think. So he knew what was going on, and in response to that, escaped and formed the Brotherhood of Steel to try and preserve humanity's technology in the face of just overwhelming doom. Maxon II took over command of the Brotherhood of Steel as High Elder in 2135 when his father, Roger Maxon, died of cancer. In 2155, while hunting down a group of raiders known as the Vipers, Maxon, who was unhelmeted at the time, was grazed in the head by an arrow. A deadly viper poison killed him within hours. John Maxon. Son of Maxon II and grandson of Roger Maxon, a gifted soldier, John Maxon was promoted to the rank of Paladin at age 38 in the year 2135. Soon after, he was promoted once more to Head Paladin. 2155, Maxon was promoted to the illustrious position of High Elder when his father, Maxon II, was killed in glorious battle with the raiders known as Vipers. Records indicate John Maxon had some dealings with a mysterious figure identified only as the Vault Dweller in the year 2162 at the age of 65. Fallout 1. Scribe Arthur Maxon. Only son of Jonathan and Jessica, both deceased, last of the Maxon bloodline as an infant, sent to the Citadel to be fostered by Elder Owen Lyons. The reason for this decision was twofold. Recent internal conflict among the Western Brotherhood of Steel created an unsafe environment for the child. It was believed that the Citadel, despite being located in hostile territory, would increase his probability of survival. Elder Lyons at that time was in high favor with the Western Elders and deemed a perfect candidate to provide care and training to the Squire. Recent events have led to a lack of communication with the Western Elders. As a result, Squire Maxon will remain at the Citadel indefinitely. So yeah, John Maxon is the Maxon that we spoke to in Fallout 1. The leader of the Brotherhood of Steel at the time. State of Maxon. The state of Maxon, the new California Republic, was built in close proximity to Lost Hills bunker and enjoyed the protection of the Brotherhood of Steel. No additional information available at this time. Diary of Roger Maxon, Volume 1. Oh my god, oh god. We can come back to this sometime if y'all are really curious, but this is a bunch of backstory on the formation of the original Brotherhood of Steel. Interesting stuff, but I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood to sit here and read for the rest of the night. Pentagon Library Terminal. This might be like a post-game thing we can do. DC area vault listings. Vault 76. Equipment issuances. Built 2065, 2069. Total number of occupants 500. Total duration 240 months. Computer control system brain power 4. Light life geothermal power, General Atomics nuclear power, non-standard equipment, none. Project goals, access restricted. Oh, Vault 76 is one of our 17 control vaults. It will operate exactly according to the plan dictated in the marketing material produced by Vault Tech and precisely of the resident expectations. This vault will open automatically after a period of 20 years, and the residents will be pushed back into the open world for study in comparison to the other experiments. So if you didn't pick it up by now, this is the terminal that basically lays out that all of the vaults were experiments. They were a nationwide, like, human testing initiative. Basically to see, I guess, what would... I mean, a lot of it doesn't even make all that much sense. A lot of it was just to kind of screw with people and see what they would do when push their tolerances. Maybe it was in part to see if they could cultivate people better suited to the wasteland. I don't think this is a retcon. I think this comes up in Fallout 2. I think Bethesda expanded on that. Vault 87, number of occupants redacted, duration redacted. Okay, you can tell we found what we were looking for. Non-standard equipment, stasis chambers, plasma containment fields, a GEC. So 87 has the GEC. Files corrupted. Project goals, access restricted. 92. 245 occupants, duration of 100 years, more advanced control system. Non-standard equipment, sound equipment, musical instruments, recording equipment. So 92 had sound and music equipment. 101, this one's ours. Equipment issuances, we don't know. Personnel assignments, error. Project goals, restricted. 106. 95 subjects, 12 researchers, 147 months. Dr. Albert Laris. Information is redacted at the request of Dr. Albert Laris of the Psychological Research Department and Chief Overseer of the Vault 106 project. All inquiries into the goals and research methods of Vault 106 are to be directed through his office. So obviously... Oh yeah, same note. 108. Work stoppage. 475 occupants, 38 years. No computer control system. General Atomics nuclear power, main supply designed to fail after 240 months. Secondary power supply, mini geothermal. We are aware the steam whistle is only sufficient power to the project partially. Please do not file any further reports on this issue. Defensive weaponry, triple normal issue. Do not stock with standard entertainment. Barry Jones, Zachary James, All standard positions have been intentionally left unfilled and will be assigned by the Overseer according to the Vault 108 protocols. According to the pre-assignment medical test, Mr. Jones has a genetic disposition for a rare terminal strain of cancer, which should ideally cause him to expire within 40 months of the project's inception. These two events should combine to allow proper catalyst that allows the project to continue as planned. Vault 108 was meant to descend into chaos. This one they wanted to see if people could self-organize in the face of enormous challenges. And then 112 is the one we went to tonight. 85 occupants, duration indefinite. Non-standard equipment, caretaker robots, 85 stasis pods, liquid nutrients. Stanislaus Braun. Due to the nature of the project of Vault 112 and the highly automated systems designed to support it, the Vault requires only a single administrator. Okay, so we gotta find Vault 87. Order requisition forms. Yeah, no thanks.
Hail.
I think I gotta go back to the lab for this too. I think the USSA is made of jerks. You can say that again. Wee. Wee. Wake up, old man.
Ah, you're back. You need something else now.
Vault 87 has a Gek. I don't know where it is.
Ah, well, that much I believe I can help with. Step over here for a moment. I'll show you where it is.
Where exactly? Also, they've been holed up here for 20 years and they didn't bother to fix the doors. Oh, here we go.
This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid.
What's difficult about it?
The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access will be quite impossible.
How do you get through the radiation?
Quite simply, you don't. To attempt such a thing would be certain death for you.
Gotta be another way.
You share your father's determination, it seems. And in this case, you are correct. There may well be another way. Vault 87 is located very close to the site of Lamplight Caverns. It is entirely probable that the vault may be entered from within the caves.
The vault down there, you never bothered investigating
Attempts
it.
were made, but our resources are stretched thin. The radiation proved fatal, and so our efforts were focused elsewhere. Perhaps you will have more success.
Well, I'm pretty sure I will. Time to find out. I'll go there myself.
The Brotherhood simply cannot spare the resources necessary to investigate the area. Perhaps you may be more successful. If you do find anything, please return here so that we may decide how best to proceed.
Thanks for your help.
I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my efforts must now be devoted to assessing the threat they may pose to us. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, of course. So this is a handy map right here if you haven't been exploring the vaults. They don't have 112 mark because you have to have done 112 to even get here. We know 101. 106 is actually just to the northwest of where we were. 87 is way over here.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
And then 92 and 108 are up at the northeastern reaches of the map. Love that amber color. It's a good one, isn't it? It is a good one. Alright, so... yeah, so we need to head to Lamplight Caverns for a way into 87. We can go ahead and do that. Yeah, hi. What's going on, man? Oh. Elder Owen Lyon's personal log 3. Might investigate these at a later date. How much junk am I carrying right now? 200, 250. Probably be worth dropping by the house. Hail and well met. Alright, so anyway, we are presently here at the Citadel. It's right by Hubris Comics. The Obsidian, maybe why they made the whole UI in New Vegas Amber? Probably, yeah. So yeah, there's 106 right there. Oh, interesting. We don't actually have anything around Little Lamplight. So we're gonna have to head over from, I guess, the power station. Anyway, let's hit, head back to Megaton.
Hey,
Hey there.
Hey, hi. Vault 101 emergency frequency signal found. Actually, I think we're gonna do this.
This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there.
Grub?
I just hope
Try
you're still
the
alive
brass
to hear
lantern.
this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated
Yeah, let's go ahead and do this.
distress.
Actually, I think we can probably just jump right there, yeah. Oh wait, Vault 101's... It's right there. Oh yeah, it's up from here. Can I Skyrim horse this? Until you get to the outer door of Vault 87, you need a good radiation suit Rex and several hundred doses of Radaway. You hear that message, you only have a few days to do it. If you don't, it's lost to you forever. Yeah, I think folks mentioned that when we were talking about this a couple days ago. This is maybe the only timed quest in the game, right? Find right away to a number key and manage to pop them right around 4 per second. You can run up through the radiation and get to the door. It's inaccessible. That's pretty funny. Jim Wilkins. Jim Wilkins didn't make it, chat.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but...
It's
Hold
Officer
on.
Gomez.
Wait a minute. It's you. I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
I need to talk with Amada. I got her message.
Amada's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
I mean, I just had a hunch she was in trouble.
Maybe. She isn't the only one, that's for sure. Ever since last night, it's been madness down
Last
here.
night?
Nothing but
That
trouble.
night. Big difference. What's happened down here since I left?
Everything went crazy is what happened. Your dad opened that door. Bugs started attacking and people started going crazy. When the smoke cleared, there were a lot of casualties and not many answers. Didn't help that our doctor had just left either.
I was never supposed to happen. That was the Overseer's fault.
Really? Well, that would explain a few things, all right. It's a good thing you're here after all. After that night, a lot of your friends started thinking, if it's safe to go outside, why stay down here forever? And that's not the sort of thing the Overseer likes to hear. Things have gotten pretty tense.
What now?
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even
Officer
tell anyone I
Gomez is
saw
a
you.
good apple. End Vault 101's troubles. That's an auspicious way to put it. Why don't the rebels just leave?
It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault.
I'll go see what I can do about all this.
Well, okay. Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
I tell you what.
We're opening that door, and to hell with the Overseer's rules.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You're gonna lock me up like you did to Brotch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back!
Don't do it. Officer Taylor, don't do it.
Stay out of it. Holy crap, you're crazy!
Don't you know enough to stay away?
You almost shot Freddy.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels.
Only time quest that comes to mind. What happened down here?
I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting. Her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore.
How are the rebels?
I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous.
All right.
Yes, you do.
This place is fucking rough.
Watch it, will you?
I see you up there.
You don't belong here anymore.
Oh, believe me, I know. Work is work.
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again. Aha!
You're really doing this. Okay. Well, it's about to suck to be you, sir. I'm gonna try out my new plasma rifle on you.
Over here! Look out!
Oh yeah, medicine bottle. DLSL password. I guess I could use the computer, but god damn it. It's that way. I like the experience.
It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it? Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail. If the vault ever goes back to normal, that is. By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards.
What did you hear from the guards?
I heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid Amata and the rest of us. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more there. I'm sure it's bad news for us all. Most of them are just kids who are caught up in the idea of seeing the world. But I know we've got to actually open the vault if we want to survive. Otherwise, we're just going to dwindle away down here until it's all too late.
What happened?
It's pretty rough, I'll tell you. I know a lot of folks blame your dad, but I know he didn't mean to cause all that. Don't blame him or yourself.
Right.
Watch yourself down here.
Security terminal, huh? Confidential. Chief Officer, raid on rebels. In light of increased agitation with the rebel elements, I've come to the conclusion we no longer afford to be merciful to the scum. While some may hold out hope for a peaceful resolution, it's only a matter of time before they decide to take the fight to us, or worse yet, our families. I propose a midnight raid Into the compound. Live ammo, 0 tolerance. Making example the first 2 fight back, and the rest will fall into line. We may lose a kid or 2. We'll save the vaults as a whole, and that's what counts. You're not to inform the Overseer and some of our softer security guards about this plan, as they will only object and ensure our defeat. Once the deal's done, they'll see it was worth the price. This will show the scum what happens when you step out of line in our vault. I feel like the Overseer may care to hear about this. Goes back down to lower levels. Save here while we're at it.
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
I love these dialogue when they're talking to me in like full power armor and plasma rifle and stuff. Left the evil banter. I'm just curious about your side in all this. Yeah, actually, I want that one.
Really? And here I had expected you to be full of bullets and bravado, but short on brains. Perhaps you've grown up since you left our vault. I regret the unfortunate events of that night, but I'm afraid that once your father left us, they were unavoidable. The sad truth is that his actions presented a real and direct threat to the future success of our vault, and so, regrettably, they had to be opposed.
What do you mean by Vault's future success?
Aha, you're paying attention. Good for you. These vaults were designed to be safe havens for humanity, you see. But more than that, they were designed to test and protect us. And none more so than our Vault 101. We are to be a pure and protected breed of humans, never tainted by the ravages of the war above.
Vault doesn't have to be isolated in order to keep its residents safe.
And what makes you so certain about that? I can't imagine you're still so naive after spending time in that hell outside. None of them know what the outside is like, and most of them would die out there. Then the rest of us inside would eventually die out too. I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's passing fancy of taking a wasteland vacation.
Capital W
I hope
wasteland.
you can understand that.
Why are they rebelling?
I just don't know. Don't they realize how dangerous it is out there? But instead, they would throw away the safety of the Vault's isolation just to follow in your footsteps. I can't allow them to do that to themselves or to the rest of us.
I believe I have the solution to the Vault's problems.
To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
Ah! So here for Jonas to shove and tell you something, bitch. Hell outside is the good kind of hell, the one where I am Satan. The rebels are right, you need to open the vault.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
Oh. So I have a perfect speech option. You don't have enough people to stay isolated down here forever. Or I could show them the raid plans. I guess it works either way. I like speech checks though.
I admit, in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little, but we have enough genetic
Also, you get
diversity
experience for passing speech
a
checks.
few more generations. My God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure humanity, and we're doomed.
Humanity isn't about pure genetics, about never giving up hope even now.
I wish I could share your optimism, but I suppose you have a point in your blathering way. My way won't save our vault's mission, But if I let them contact the outside world, I might be able to save its inhabitants. But I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can think of no more appropriate leader than she.
I've gained karma. I've ended the vault's troubles. I made everything better. Where's that bobblehead?
You've got a lot to answer for, kid.
Dad's office, okay.
Yes, you do.
Watch it, will you?
Shut up.
Go ahead and start something. I dare you.
So Amata's out there, I guess? Go down to the lower levels. Whoa, where's, oh, there he goes.
You don't belong here anymore.
Pepper Gomez.
Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage.
They don't seem very happy that I kind of got them exactly what they wanted.
You're back again? Yes, you do.
Alright, I guess nobody has anything new to say except Amata. The turlets. Chip Taylor didn't make it. Oh, that goes up to the upper level. Oh, okay. What's up, Wally Mac?
Oh boy, are you in trouble? Yes, you do.
Everyone's being such a jerk-ass to me. And I fixed everything.
You don't belong here anymore.
I don't remember where Dad's office is. I mean, the map isn't going to be super helpful because it's like this. I know it's not on the sub-level. I mean, at this point, I'll accept any kind of direction. It is on this floor, right? Or is that up on the atrium? I'm looking for the bobblehead in this vault because I didn't get it the first time. It's on the lower floor. Okay, I'm on the lower floor, but I don't remember how this place is laid out. Small cart in front of the blood-spattered windows. I can't click that. The atrium entrance of the classroom. That's storage.
Hey, what's the word?
Hey, it's Butch. Oh, I didn't... Okay. Butch, what are you doing in the vault?
The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber. You got that? There's a difference.
That's cute. Anything you do outside?
I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, play your cards right. Maybe I'll even let you join it, huh?
Alright, I'm already in the Tunnel Snakes.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it'll be a new gang. We ain't gonna just be in tunnels, you know. Besides, there's gonna be a lot more people who want to join. Competition's gonna be tough. Whatever.
I mean, I already helped you, so. The open space lizards. Who's that? Susie Mac.
It's good to see you again. Oh, it's good to see you're back from outside. It can be dangerous out there for someone your age. Oh, please be careful.
Old Lady Palmer, she gave me the sweet roll at my birthday party. Oh, there's Amada.
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him.
Oh, I think I see the blood-spattered window back here. I had a little talk with him, explained a few things, all quite civil.
You and him? Civil? I expected you to change out in the wasteland, but not that much. But I guess we'll all be learning a bit about the outside now, won't we? As the new overseer, I'm planning on opening the vault. This time, for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
Whatever it is, I'm glad to help.
I know you are. And on behalf of the vault,
Oh.
I thank you for all you've done. But there are still many who blame you for everything that happened. So, I have to ask you to leave.
Classic.
I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go.
I understand.
We can never really thank you enough for everything you've done. It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. It'll be a while before we're actually ready to go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. But with luck, we'll meet again. Glad to see you here.
A modified
Survived the night.
utility jumpsuit.
But I get the feeling there's change.
It's good to see you again.
How may I serve you, mistress?
Jesus Christ, Andy.
If I know
There we go.
Father, he's not just going to change his mind on this.
Will do, Amada. Watch out for your safety.
Blame us person. I think Andy's been doing all their surgery, and it hasn't been good. Oh, Beatrice! That was the poetry lady. She didn't make it.
Morning.
Oh, this opens. Well, opens if you're not me. Back at our birthday party, actually on the way out of our birthday party, she gave us a poem as a birthday present. She's kind of the weird woo lady of the vault, or I guess she was.
I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Alright, well, we ain't going that way. What did you want to see on the Overseer's terminal? Is this open? What is a 100 lockpick door? What we've been in the terminal before. We use this to escape. Are you talking about the actual door? That'd be crazy rantings? No. We've already been through his terminal. I mean, the Overseer... Is Overseer's tunnel usable? It should be. It's just an alternate route back out to the main door. Yeah, this goes here. And then there's this guy. Steve Armstrong didn't make it either. And yeah, we're back out here. So I'll pop one save in case I forgot anything. So cool. Vault 101 save. Say you can't go home again. Alright. So let's drop by Megaton and then... And stay out! I'm gonna drop off all that stuff we got. Yeah. Meh. Shell of our bobblehead. Cool. More risky training. True enough. Alright. That's 10mm. Captain's sidearm is good. Combat shotgun is forever. As for the metal blaster, we don't need that. Yeah, we don't really need that either. May apparel to doff. Modified utility jumpsuit. Luck, rad resistance, repair. I mean, that's all cool. Tesla armor gives you bonuses to energy weapons and rad resistance, which is cool. Lowers your charisma, though, because everybody knows you're an asshole. Hang on. Am I carrying... How do I think about it? I only have 5. I only have 5 stealth boys on me. Also, I have a copy of Tumblers today. I don't think it's gonna help me, because I think, yeah, my lockpick's already 100. So, womp womp. Let's see. Any? So none of this stuff has any weight. Some more quantums. I'm just gonna hang on to those, honestly. Sugar bombs. I kind of don't care about the sugar bomb thing anymore. Sort of doesn't matter.
I hope things are.
Oh, they're going great. Don't worry about it. Here. Put my book in there. Lump of brain stays with me forever and always. Oh, I still have the Kribekna. I forgot about that.
Going well for you today, madam.
Take a quick nap. Check all the psychos in your eyes and win. Alright, and I do believe that is going to do it for tonight. I think we'll stop here for the evening. When we come back, well, if we come back tomorrow, because you do need to vote on whether or not this playthrough will continue. But assuming we do come back tomorrow, we'll head right over to Lamplight Caverns and see if we can't get into Vault 87, continue things from there. Well, what did we learn today? We learned that peace is a fragile thing, and so are dads. You have to treat them all gently and don't let the Enclave near either one. Where's Vault 69? It was up your ass, you'd know it. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Wednesday is still undecided. I haven't settled on if I want to continue, assuming Fallout 3 continues. If I want to continue Fallout 3 into Wednesday, or if I want to save that day for Ocarina of Time, because I won't be streaming on Thursday. I will be away on a short trip on Thursday. Friday will be another Indie Variety Night in the same vein as last week, and then Saturday will definitely be Ocarina of Time, regardless of what we do on Wednesday. So, anyway, let's pop out of here. Let's pop out of here. And you've seen the vote distributions? Yeah, I have. All right, yeah. Yeah, we're continuing tomorrow. I mean, I knew that. I could have just assumed that, but yeah, we're continuing tomorrow. So we'll get into Vault 87. We'll see if we can score the Gek. We'll see how far we get tomorrow night. I think we can cover a lot of ground tomorrow night, I think. So yeah. Anyway, let's draw for that piece of heart. Let's see, I need nice even number. All right, who gets it tonight? Who gets it? And tonight's gonna go to Shadows. Congratulations to Shadows on their shiny new piece of heart. Definitely gonna be rigged. Say the line! Say the line! There we go. Second for Shadow? I think so. I think that might be their second pickup. We're gonna see Sonic. Every piece of heart takes us that much closer to Sonic. The realization thereof. Alright. Let's go find somebody to raid. I have done my good work this evening. I have done my part. Let's looks like Arch is just starting up and is going to be doing some factory automation. And I mean, do I even need to explain this to you? So let's go over there and hang out for a bit. So anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for yet more Fallout 3. We draw ever closer to the conclusion of our grand quest not the one to see our father's dream done, but the one to see my dream done of finishing all the DLC in this game. So, and as a result, we gotta see our father's dream through. But we're getting there, chat. We're definitely getting there. Thanks again for coming out. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow night for more Fallout 3. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.